Good evening, I'm Jacqueline Matter.
I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. This evening we have new insight into an accused cop shooter's mental health. Wisner Desmaret is charged with shooting a Fort Myers police officer just 48 hours after being released from jail in Sarasota.
While in jail, Desmaret wrote a series of letters to a Sarasota County judge detailing his mental health issues and also asking for help. But somehow experts deemed Desmaret competent to proceed and he was released from jail. ABC 7's Jess Dowdrick talked to a forensic psychologist today about what could have gone wrong. She joins us now live from the Sarasota County Jail. Jess, what does this psychologist say about this man's mental health?
Jacqueline, Scott, the doctor I spoke with says this cop shooting in Fort Myers could have been prevented if Desmaret was just given the help and the treatment that he was asking for in his letters. Dr. Eddie Renier calls these letters written by Wisner Desmaret a cry for help. "I'm always worrying about people trying to kill me," Desmaret writes. "Some of those people are supposed to be serving and protecting." This is what Renier calls paranoia.
They really believe that something is going to hurt them. So then they believe they have the right to defend themselves and protect themselves. But if that fear is purely in their minds, there's no one really looking for them, someone can inadvertently walk into a deadly situation without knowing it and get hurt.
That may have been what happened to Fort Myers officer Adam Jobbers Miller, now stable in critical condition after being shot in the head, allegedly by Desmaret. These letters where Desmaret describes his paranoia and mental illness were written in the 3 months leading up to his release from jail. But he passed what the state calls a competency test, enabling his release.
It gets complicated. The public may not understand that just because you have a mental disorder doesn't mean you're not competent to go to trial. Here you have a case where someone is mentally ill and is writing about their mental illness, and the fact that they're writing about it suggests that they're competent because they have enough intelligence to know something's wrong with them.
In Desmaret's letter, he also describes not receiving the correct medication in jail. He wrote, "Every time I leave from the state hospital and go back to the county jail, they change my medicine and give me different meds." Desmaret wrote that the medication he was given at the state hospital made him feel better. He said he stopped taking the meds he was given in jail because they made him sick. Dr. Renier said it's very possible that they were 2 different medications.
And they have a different formulary of medications, so they change the medication, they change to a similar type of medication, but not the same one, and then suddenly it stops working.
Dr. Renier says that the mental health system is broken and puts most of the blame on lawmakers for not providing enough funding. Live in Sarasota, Jess Dowdrick, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.